Good morning, gentlemen. We're on the 76th segment of the Think Before You Speak series, the laws of Shemirat Halashon, with clarity, a few stories. Leilu Nishmat, the great Chafetz Chaim, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha. Leilu Nishmat, Reb Shmaryahu Yosef Chaim, ben Reb Yaakov Yisrael Kanievsky, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha. Leilu Nishmat Luz Aliza Bat Henriette and our children that passed in the fire with her, Ruach Hashem Tenichena Began Eden. And these halachot should be dedicated for the zichut of our Bnei Chabura that sits and learns in the morning kolel. Hashem should bless them with hatzlacha, yeshuot, shmira, v'siyata d'shmaya. These halachot are also specifically dedicated for the shmira ma'alya, the hatzlacha gedola, and the nesiyat chen of Chaim Davidov ben Chayesar. Today's halachot are titled Investigating. There's a big topic. When it comes to a hunch that someone might be working against you, how does one go about investigating without trampling on the laws of Lashon Hara and Rechilut? It's a great question. So let's talk a minute about a story. You know, you can imagine the scenario, I'm sure that you've seen this many times, where there's the new guy that comes into a company. And the older guys see this new kid with a lot of energy, slick, charming kid, and this boy is hungry for business. But how much they see on him is hunger for business, they also see his hunger to go up the ladder in this company. So he's looking for anybody's position. Matter of fact, you're in the company and you're a senior. You've been there for 20 years. And you realize that this young kid is out there hustling and bustling, looking to try to call out any mistakes that some of the seniors might be falling into in their line of work. And suddenly you realize that you too are one of the people that he has an eye on your position. And he's starting to call out different mistakes you did in board meetings. And you start realizing that this guy is after your position as well. The halacha states, out of self-defense for your position, you are allowed, you are permitted to start asking around your colleagues in the company, hey, do you know what this guy's up to? Is he taking any steps to try to persuade the boss, the CEO, management to get me fired? To try to highlight anything that I might be doing wrong? Do you know if he's taking such steps? Because I need to be on guard for my position, for my job. And therefore, asking such questions and turning over such stones to protect and guard your position in the company is 100% mutar. Not only is it mutar, even if from there the conversation is going to open up to all types of Lashon Hara, all types of Rechilut, it's still permissible. Because you get a sense that this guy's up to something, and you have reason to see that he's after your position. You're allowed to investigate, because to you, this is a threat. And therefore, let's circle back at the halacha. If you have a reason to suspect that someone's out there planning to harm you or your position, you are allowed to ask around and find out if it's true. You're allowed to investigate to protect yourself. And you're not at all in need to fear that maybe, oh my gosh, if I open up this subject to people who are in the know, it might come out Lashon Hara Rechilut. No, it's not a problem. You need to protect yourself. That's the utmost of constructive. And therefore it's mutar. Unbelievable halacha. Not only that, what happens if you're slightly suspicious? You don't have real concrete evidence. You're slightly suspicious. You pick up vibes that this guy might be up to something, and it might be on my back, my cheshbon. You are again allowed to investigate in halacha, even on a slight suspicion, to make sure that this guy is not after or hurting you in any which way. You're allowed to rely on the information that you dig up through your investigating, but that's only to protect yourself. You cannot rely on the information to be 100% true. You're only allowed to rely, to protect, to take measure, to protect your position in the company. Rabotai, this is the reason why we spend an hour a day learning the Bet HaLevi and the laws of bitachon, because nobody out there can take what's yours, and nobody out there can give you what's not yours as well. And therefore, to investigate and suspect and look into, yes, but with a bitachon that Hashem has my back, and what belongs to me, no one can take away. Have a good day.